In part 9 of this video series, we take a quick look at the charts to conduct an analysis of the market, whilst exploring trade setups by applying the Techerhythmic's flagship market solution that is taking the charts by storm. Let's get started. This is the US30 Daily Live Chart. Our May 12th market analysis in part 8 of this video series explicitly outlined potential price movements, where we expected the market to gun for the marked key zone displayed here, whilst being in an active buy-signal trade. True to form, price reached the zone in question by market close on Monday, May 12th, with the buy signal that was triggered at 12:40 GMT, +2 offering a massive 367-point move with a negligible drawdown of 1 point. Also, the previous buy signal that was triggered at 23:55 GMT +2 on Friday, May 9th, which stood at 1,094 points as shown in our previous video, now measures a staggering 1,188 points following a further market upthrust, again with a negligible drawdown of 6 points. You may want to verify this by watching part 8 of this video series. Simply phenomenal. With price currently rejecting this zone, we can now expect a pullback at a significant area applying the look left technique, whilst monitoring price action periodically to determine the next potential market phase, where we anticipate the resumption of bullish movements. This way, you're always armed with a logical narrative each time you come to the charts. Here on the 1-hour time frame, the market rated the New York session high and subsequently took out the low shown here. What follows is a retracement at a premium zone, signaling a potential price drop to a discount zone before the resumption of the upward move. The keyword here is confluence, that is, a discount zone that coincides with the daily time frame structure levels and possibly any detected gaps, a few of which can be seen here within the current trading range under consideration. On the 5-minute chart, a sell signal triggers at 22:50 GMT +2 on Tuesday, May 13th within a daily, hourly, and 5-minute powerful confluence zone of interest, a fertile ground where key elements are well aligned. Now, scrolling back, it is important to note that this was preceded by key levels like the New York session high and low being rated and a retracement into a premium belt of the current trading range, all within the 1-hour time frame shaded key zone displayed above, a high probability sell setup worth exploring. Also note how we got a sequence of 2 successive lower highs and lower lows, signaling the bearish sentiment for this market phase. Now, the charts might present differently at times, but understanding the core structure gives you an edge in the markets. Moreover, analyzing the charts using such techniques facilitates the signal filtering process, enabling you to focus on key signals that have already circumvented turbulence zones at this stage of the trade signal move. Plus, key signals like this tend to move smoothly towards the next predetermined target level. We can now monitor this key sell signal, whilst ultimately aiming for the higher time frame discount confluence zone outlined in the previous segment. We can see the sell signal has offered a whopping 123-point move so far, with a drawdown of 22 points. That's actually reassuring. Now, if you find this video informative, please give it a like, comment, and share with others. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell to be notified of future videos, as well as the free upcoming TTAC live sessions. Get ready for an eye-opening and game-changing experience. The market now draws to a close. Let's continue to monitor this sell signal move to obtain the maximum gains as the market reopens, where we'll be back with some updates. Back here after the market reopens on Wednesday, May 14th, where you can see the inevitable heavy turbulence zone, which typically forms on the heels of a massive move in one direction. We did get lower prices with the breach of the London and Asian session lows, adding extra points to the sell signal move, which now stands at an impressive 152 points. We can expect a further downward move to the higher time frame discount confluence zone as per our market analysis. Note, however, that we typically get a price reaction when key levels are rated. Profit taking is thus recommended, as trades reentries could always be made. Moments later, the market rallies to the higher time frame key zone to retest our first key signal area after breaching the London and Asian session lows. Note how we get a run of this high and low and a subsequent retracement at a premium belt, followed by the triggering of yet another key signal at 1745 GMT plus 2, a high probability sell setup, as previously outlined. Again, note how the key signal move plummets beautifully, having circumvented the preceding turbulence zones as demonstrated in the previous scenario, underscoring the importance of the trade signal filtering process based on market structure analysis. We can now update the sell signal moves accordingly. Let's also measure this signal move for comparative analysis and to put things in perspective. Well, compare the two drawdowns for the longer moves. That speaks volumes. Moments later, we get two sell signals after the market takes out the New York session low and rallies to the premium belt of the latest trading range. We can also examine these moves. The selling pressure is so remarkable. Note that price has now entered the initial price gap identified on the 1-hour time frame in the previous segment, but has not yet reached the discount zone of the trading range, suggesting lower prices are still to be expected. Let's quickly examine and update these moves accordingly. If you find this video informative, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. Share this video with others. Like and comment below. Help grow this channel to bring you more educative content. Moments later, we examine more sell signals. Notably, signals triggered after the liquidity raid seen here and price retracement into a premium zone. There comes another sell signal worth monitoring. This got triggered at 23:20 as the market draws to a close. Moments later, we get a further down thrust after the market reopens on Thursday, May 15th. Let's quickly update the signal moves, shall we? The very first key signal we identified earlier on has offered a massive 407-point move. Simply epic. Note this dynamite sell signal move. We're talking a 218-point move is seen here, with a negligible drawdown of 1 point. That's incredible. Moments later, we get more sell signals right here. Note that this Asian range low is now below 50% of the current trading range. That is within the discount zone. Price has also dropped below the mid-level of the first price gap we identified on the hourly time frame. Let's examine and update these sell signal moves. Moments later, we see the low that took out the Asian range low has also been breached. Now, using the look left technique, price at this level reached a daily time frame opposing level, signaling a potential turning point in the market. Having established this powerful confluence zone, we can now observe price action to determine the next phase of the market. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, give it a like, comment, share with others, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell to be notified of future videos and the upcoming free TTAC live sessions. See you in the next one.